to see a woman from New Orleans, okay, from Louisiana, make over $1 million in one day, I believe it was like in 10 minutes or something like that, selling her product, and then to see her on Instagram getting dogged out by a man that she's chasing that don't want her, oh, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Winos, we got a lot of damn drinking to do today, so let me go ahead and fill up my glass. I hope you got yours, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm drinking later, okay? So for today's show, we're gonna be talking about Summer Walker and everybody dragging her because she's taking a bath in a bowl, aka the whole bath, all right? We're gonna be talking about Kanye West and his newfound delivery ship, okay? Whatever the fuck that means, I'll break it down in a minute because I got an auntie that's acting just like his ass, okay? She snorted cocaine her whole life, and now she in the church. She thinks she better than everybody, okay? We're going to be talking about the game, all right, and him trying to run game on his followers. He's losing some very good friends behind the games that he's playing, and the game needs to be focused on paying Priscilla Rainey, okay? And we're also going to be spilling some wine on Supa Cent. My damn producer, Jasmine, was on Facebook and found out some shit for us, okay? I really didn't want to go in on Supa Cent because I got a lot of respect for her, but since she doesn't have respect for her business, we're going to unwind that at the end of the show, okay? So stay with me. All right, now Kanye West has claimed he is now delivered, all right? You guys know that he just dropped a gospel album. It was #1, and everybody's talking about, oh my God, Kanye West done it again. His album is #1. Hold up. His album wasn't #1. The only reason people were actually listening to that damn album is because they wanted to hear what in the hell Kanye West was making noise about, okay? All this time, he building domes and shit, wearing homeless people clothes. We talked about that. He is changing a lot, okay? And when somebody as talented as Kanye West is changing, we want to know what that damn change is. So word on the street is that he had everybody that worked on the gospel album to refrain from premarital sex, even though his wife had a lot of it. She was the brand ambassador of Pornhub, okay? Her video on Pornhub has the most views. Don't ask me how I know, okay? I'm not going to tell you. But anyway, grown folks business. He doesn't want Kim to wear any more sexy clothes. He's trying to turn her into somewhat of a Beyonce, but a political Beyonce. I told y'all that they were trying to change into church and state, meaning he was going to go into religion, she was going to go into politics so that they can move blissfully into their geriatric years, okay? But Kanye is taking it a little too far. He reminds me of my auntie. Hold that thought. I'm going to tell her business in a minute. She knows exactly who she is, okay? Because she had the nerve to tell me the other night, I'm not one of your winos. Well, if you ain't one of my winos, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I tell one of my winos if they told me the bullshit that you told me. Kanye West is trying to stop Kim Kardashian from allowing North to wear makeup. I don't know why it's a problem now. It wasn't a problem before because she is training North to be a hoe just like her mama taught her to be. I'm sorry, her mammy taught her to be, and she's making money currently, residual money off her own daughter. I'm talking about Kris Jenner. She's making money off of all her daughters' assholes, okay? So they got to keep up that image. And so Kanye is out here even throwing shots at rappers. I saw when he threw a shot at Meek Mill, and he actually had a point when he said that a lot of rappers is out here living very contradictory, okay? Meaning they want to get mad when they do shit to go to jail. Then when they go to jail, they say the system is unfair. Then when they get out of jail, they want to scream prison reform while still rapping about the shit that got them put in jail, okay? Now, Ye is sending shots at everybody, but the thing that really stands out the most is how hypocritical he is, okay? I've met people like Kanye West. I told you my auntie is just like him. It's just like running into a new vegan, okay? All of a sudden, they ain't eating meat no more. They clear. They living good. But as soon as they see you pick up a burger, they gonna make you feel guilty as hell about eating that burger, even though they was just eating that burger 30 days prior, okay? And that shit ain't fair, okay? Just like I'm about to tell you about my auntie, because she gonna try to preach to me the other night. And I said, hold on. Just because you done got delivered, yes, she's in the church now, just like Kanye ass is in the church. He don't want nobody having sex. She don't want nobody having sex. She don't want nobody doing drugs, although I don't do drugs or anything like that. She was talking to another family member of mine, trying to preach to that family member and trying to tell her story about her getting so high off cocaine, her damn nose was bleeding for 2 days straight. But yet, she somehow wants us to listen to her, even though this shit happened just a few years ago, okay? So don't be trying to come at us. And so when you see folk like Kanye and my auntie, I'm not gonna gonna say her name, but she watched this damn show, okay? She didn't even let me get a damn word in, and I'm sure Kanye ass with this newfound enlightenment, okay? He ain't letting nobody around him get a word in because he thinks he knows everything, because that's exactly what happens. You guys know somebody like that. They call parking lot preachers and shit, okay? And I call them parking lot preachers, but only because they parking for a minute to preach to you, but give them about a year, they're gonna be right back to doing the same shit that they're gonna try to talk you out of just because they have been somewhat delivered. But they ain't delivered at all. They asses just done got into some shit, okay? And it caused them to change their life because that was for them. It wasn't for us. And the only way we are going to change our life, meaning listening to their asses, if we go through the same dramatic ass shit that they went through, okay? Like my aunt snorting coke so bad her nose was bleeding for 2 days, and Kanye marrying a hoe that done fucked up his mind, okay? I said what I said. And now run tell that, because I know my auntie gonna run tell my mama, and my mama ain't gonna be able to tell me shit, okay? All right, now on to Miss Summer Walker, okay? And by the way, I really love Summer Walker's new album that she worked on with London on the Track. Now, I want her to be careful with London on the Track, because word on the street, y'all know that I busted him out, and he sent me a damn cease and desist, but I ain't cease and desist and shit, okay? Cardi B ain't running nothing over here, and neither is he, okay? That he allegedly got on, you know, after rubbing on R. Kelly's peen, okay? Allegedly, all right? So go ahead, senior lawyers. I said what I said. Everybody saw that damn video of you in the studio with Young Thug and y'all was watching gay porn, okay? Don't act like we didn't see that shit. Now, on to Miss Summer Walker. I know she's in love with London on the Track. She's being dragged because she decided to get a little personal with us, okay? A little too personal, but I think it was enough to warrant a conversation that was needed. Now, she posted a picture of a bowl, okay? She had some baby wipes, some lotions, some other oils in there, some organic soaps and some shit, I don't know. It was a bunch of stuff in this bowl, and basically she said she was getting ready to take a bath out of the bowl. Now, she has spoken in the past about her being a germaphobe, and she really doesn't like taking showers and stuff like that, and so she prefers to wash up in a bowl. And a lot of Americans, okay, because I read them comments, were dragging this young lady for being honest, okay, and forthright, acting as if they've never had a whole bath before. And I like the way she worded it, because she did clap back at the fans, okay? And she said, y'all act like y'all have never taken a whole bath, meaning you go fuck somebody, because when I was 19, one of my friends tried to teach me this shit because she was fucking hella niggas, okay? And so she would fuck one in the morning, okay? Go home, I would be riding with her. She would go in the damn bathtub, squat, okay, in a bucket, wash her shit to go on to fuck another one, okay? And so that's exactly what Summer Walker was talking about. But I don't understand why it's labeled as a whole bath, but when you travel outside of the United States, like to Africa or to India or somewhere in the Middle East, a lot of people are washing out of buckets, and they are some of the cleanest bitches I've ever seen. They've never had BV, they've never had yeast infections, they've never had urinary tract infections, simply because it doesn't matter how you wash as long as you keeping your ass clean, okay? So I don't understand why people are dragging her over some shit that every woman has damn done, okay? And everybody done squatted down to wash their ass as long as it's clean, okay? Lay off that young girl and let her fuck that gay nigga if she want to. That's her business. Now, all right, now on to the game. Now, he out here playing a lot of damn games and is acting like nobody is catching that shit, okay? So my show producer, shout out to Chelsea Alana, okay? If you want to follow her and talk with her on social media, she loves a good kiki, okay? Follow her below. Her Instagram is below. Shout out, girl. She actually noticed that Lauren London has unfollowed Nipsey Hussle along with a lot of their close friends because he seems to be modeling himself after Nipsey with the braids, his upcoming album, the songs. He's even naming Nipsey as his Man Crush Monday, and he even posted like a public poem. I don't know if y'all remember that, okay? He actually wrote a public poem to Lauren London basically saying that she was Nipsey Hussle's soulmate, and I really low-key thought that he was just trying to get some ass, okay? You know, there's always that nigga that's always wanted your girl, okay? But as soon as something happens to your ass, either you break up or unfortunately you pass on like Nipsey has, their ass is gonna be there for you as much as they can, and then he's gonna end up slipping in and try to slip you some dick, okay? That's what I think he was really trying to do with Lauren London, but she caught on to his game, okay? He ain't got that much game being the game. He claims that he's actually showing homage and paying homage and trying to keep Nipsey Hussle's image alive, but I honestly think he's doing all this to garner attention. He's trying to sell an album. He's trying to use Nipsey's death in order to sell an album because he knows that that moves a lot of people, and being that he was actually close to Nipsey, people would probably buy his tickets so that he can go on tour. And in my opinion, he's only doing it to sell tickets so that he can go on tour and make money to pay that hoe who he allegedly assaulted, okay? I don't think he assaulted her. I just think the judge don't like damn rappers and gang members and shit. And so when he saw that woman prance her ass up into a courtroom and say that the gang violated or sexually assaulted her by putting his hand under her skirt, I just think the judge threw the book at him. So do I think that he owes Priscilla Rainey? I don't. I just think the judge was a little prejudiced towards this black man because he didn't rape this bitch. This bitch wanted to be there, and she was actually on a show and volunteered to get fucked, okay? When you go on a show looking for love, don't try to determine or put rules on the type of love that they're gonna give you. Everybody knows that the game has never been in a public relationship. He's never even held down a serious relationship. So what makes you think that you are gonna be the chosen one? So instead, Priscilla Rainey, the one that sued his ass for $7 million for allegedly assaulting her, which I don't think he did, he's just trying to get creative so that he can make some money to pay that bitch, okay? So that's exactly what all this is about. And honestly, I do think he low-key wants to fuck Lauren London, okay? He don't want to be with her because, like I said, he's never been in a goddamn relationship. He just wants to fuck her, okay? Don't act like y'all ain't never seen that shit before. All right, now before we move on to our Supa Cent exclusive, okay? It's a low-key exclusive because we got some information that just came out yesterday, okay? Y'all know the founder of the Crayon case, even though that bitch don't never wear no damn makeup. I don't understand how you have a brand, but you never wear makeup. Anyway, okay? We're gonna spill some exclusive wine on her, found by my producer, Jasmine. Yes, her ass was on Facebook and she found one of her friends telling all the damn business. But before we get into that, we got some companies that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise our glasses too. So let's go ahead and show them some motherfucking love, all right? Let's go.
The olive leaf extract can help detox your body in just 7 days. It's like magic, but better because it's real and it gives real results. And I know this because I personally use it. The olive leaf extract can help lower your blood pressure, clear eczema, and fight against autoimmune diseases and so much more. Now, I want you to do something good for your health and just visit their website at www.myoliveleaf.biz. The link is located below in the description box as well as in the comments.
All right, now in today's wine choice is the Plunger Head Petite Shiraz. We was drinking it yesterday, okay? We almost done with this bottle here because my producer over here, she getting fucked up too, okay? She in the back laughing and shit. I ain't gonna show you who she is, unless she wanna come on camera. But anyway, all right, so today's wine, it kind of tastes like oak. It has some oak on the finish. You're gonna taste some dried cranberries as well as some caramel. And you're also gonna taste a little bit of dried cherries as well, okay? This is some good shit. So Supa Cent is an entrepreneur that I saw grow, okay? She created the Crayon case, which is a very neat, like, little makeup palette and stuff. I don't use it or anything like that, but when I see a black woman that came from nothing to something, you gotta congratulate that shit, okay? And so she has been going through a lot this past year. I believe she was in a hospital for depression, anxiety, memory loss, all kind of stuff. And then to see a woman from New Orleans, okay, from Louisiana, make over $1 million in one day, I believe it was like in 10 minutes or something like that, selling her product, and then to see her on Instagram getting dogged out by a man that she's chasing that don't want her. Oh, we're going to have to talk about that shit because I'm going to need my sister, my African-American sister, to get her shit together, okay? Because we don't get a lot of opportunities out here. And so when you are given a chance, you need to wake the fuck up, okay? Realize what you have been given because it can easily get taken away. And unfortunately, all I see, I don't even see the Crayon case anymore. I don't even see makeup on her. How are you a makeup entrepreneur, okay? And you don't wear no goddamn makeup because you're too busy on Instagram chasing and talking about this man that don't want you. Yes, the girl is branding her fucking deadbeat ass relationship, okay? Instead of branding her makeup. Now, this past week, a lot of stuff has been going down on Instagram with her and her supposed man, Lou, okay? Apparently, he's got some woman pregnant or some shit like that, and she stabbed him, and some girl came to beat her ass with a mace case. I was watching MC Shaky talk a little bit about it too, but what's interesting is that my producer, Jasmine, was on Instagram and found a girl who knows Supa and was going off. Now, all this is alleged, okay? Because I don't know if it's real, but she knew a little bit too much, okay? For this to not be true, okay? So I'm going to read what this girl wrote in the comment section, and hopefully hopefully she'll reach out to me and give me an interview so we can really get into some shit. I'm not gonna say her name, but she knows she wrote this shit. Let's go ahead and read, okay? So she says Supa ain't all innocent in this. She got him from her best friend, Stunner, okay? So this man that's dogging her out, that she's chasing and talking to her followers about on Instagram, because I see her in the comment section responding to this bullshit that's going on, okay? She allegedly got this man from her best friend, Stunner, okay? And that's why they fell out, according to this friend on Facebook. He's cheated before, and she stabbed him. We saw that. She confirmed that on Instagram. That ain't no allegedly, and bleached all his clothes. Now, before him, she was with Get Him. I guess some dude named Get Him, okay? You know these hood dudes got these goddamn names and shit, so I guess the guy's name is Get Him, while he was serving a very lengthy prison sentence, okay? Their relationship was just her visiting him in prison. Goddamn. Now, Supa was in the hospital. She claimed it was for memory loss and some stuff like that, but the friend comes back to say that the sickness was due to her getting pregnant right after her having weight loss surgery, okay? How is it that you get an elective surgery, a tummy tuck, and a few months after having all these near-death experiences in which doctors tell you that you can't pick up your baby nor drive, then she's drinking all the liquor and eating all the fried food in sight days after the procedure, okay? So apparently she was supposedly in the hospital according to us, because she wouldn't really tell us why, okay? But she said that she had some memory loss and shit, but the friend is on Facebook basically stating that her ass did some stuff she wasn't supposed to do after having a tummy tuck, okay? She drinking, getting pregnant and everything like that, I guess right after, okay? You're not supposed to do all that. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but anyway, okay? So the friend also goes on to say, it's so much tea on this, but we do wine, okay? Fuck that tea, all right? She said, there's so much tea on all this, but I don't want to sound like a hater, because I really did used to stand for her, okay? I got turned off after seeing how she talks nasty to her supporters, cusses Leah out daily, and when I found out her products are just some wholesale stuff shipped from China that she just slapped the label on. Now, she may have a point there. I'm not trying to down this black woman, but ain't nothing wrong with getting on AliExpress or Alibaba and private labeling some shit, okay? If you got an idea and it's marketable, sell that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, okay? So I'm not hating on that. She says, I can't knock her hustle, but she didn't do right with that money, and that shit is about to get bad, okay? Then she also goes on to say, yes, she's a nice person, but talks hella shit on IG, which she really does with no makeup on. Like I said, I don't understand how you are a brand ambassador for your own company, okay? But you don't wear a lick of makeup and you're not doing your hair, okay? You're too busy worried about this man that don't want your ass. She said somebody said they was gonna pull up on her on site, and they did just that. I heard about that, okay? She said, did you hear about Supa getting beat up and maced a couple of weeks ago? That girl told her story on MC Shaky's channel, okay? If you want to check that out, just go on over to his channel. He got all the wine, okay? Then she also goes on to say, oh, girl caught her at the pizza spot. This is what MC Shaky put out. She said Supa was calling out for Lou, and he didn't do nothing, okay? When Lou finally tried to pull her off, she maced both of them, okay? Supa is in the hole because she paid for everything in cash except the warehouse. She really didn't have a choice, though, because her credit is shot. She got that big-ass warehouse and employed all them people. Hold on, let me get the rest. But she not making money like she was last year. And that's why she's always having sales so that she can make a payroll. And she honestly didn't need all that space and employees. Too much overhead. Now, she did make her money having a Cyber Monday sale, okay? So she knows how to run some sales. If she got to do that to pay her people, I'm not hating on that at all, okay? I just want her to leave this damn man alone and get back to motherfucking business. She is inspiration to a lot of black women and young black girls out here, especially coming from a city where a lot of black women don't make it, okay? The friend also goes on to say that house she bought was on the market for over 3 years for $306,000, and she paid the asking price in cash. Stupid move. You don't ever pay the asking price for an outdated house that has been sitting for years because it has black mold, and you didn't find out about it until after you bought it because you didn't get it inspected. Now, since that, she's been in the hole, and she's took out a mortgage on it, okay? Now, she also goes on to say, I think she's low-key jealous of Judy and was trying to outdo her, even though Judy gave her that warehouse and that house Supa was living in before she bought the new one was also Judy's, okay? Their friendship is fake and on and off, and all the time it got started when she got with Lou, this nigga that's dragging her down, okay? She also goes on to say the whole crew is a mess and has a lot of bad juju on them, especially since that little girl just died at Judy's house, okay? And then she also goes on to say, Mona Scott needs a Love and Hip Hop New Orleans because so much has been popping off down here this week, okay? So people in her city are talking. I don't know how true this is, but like I said, I was watching MC Shaky and he was getting on her ass, and I really feel bad for this black woman because I hate to see a black woman who has made it allow herself to be sucked into the fuck shit and lose everything, okay? And so if Supa Cent is watching this video, homegirl, okay, listen to me. You are dark skinned. We got people out here calling us monkeys, trying to throw us on the bus. They ain't trying to give us the opportunities that you created for yourself off AliExpress or Alibaba, okay? It don't matter how you get it, but you got it, all right? You need to wake the fuck up. And so I'm not here to bash you or kick you while you're down and everything like that, but you have a job to do, okay? You have created opportunities for other black people to make money, meaning those people that you're paying to work for you in your warehouse. It don't matter how you got it. The great thing is that you have it, because a lot of people where you're from don't have what you have, and they love to see shit like this and laugh at your ass, okay? So I'm gonna need you to take some time off, get the hell off of Instagram instead of making it private, because it's been private ever since you lied and said you was in the hospital suffering from memory loss, but realistically, according to your friend, it was from you having that damn tummy tuck and getting pregnant when you wasn't supposed to, okay? You ain't supposed to do that. And so I don't know who's around you advising you. It seems like a lot of people are just around you to embarrass you and take your money, but that ain't the black girl magic that we gave you, okay? Meaning that $1 million that you made on Cyber Monday, okay? That honestly was a gift from the Most High, okay? And if you're struggling like your friends are saying that you're struggling, what God giveth, he can take away. So if he's taking this shit away, you really need to take some time off, look deep within yourself, come back, have another cyber sale, do what you got to do to get your numbers up. Because like my grandmama always told me, there's only two things a woman is going to do alone, okay? She's going to have a baby and she's going to die. And that was the goddamn truth that my grandma said. And so if you are going to have babies and die alone, why the fuck are you giving all your energy to a nigga that don't want you, okay? So I'm going to need you to take some time off, get up, put some goddamn makeup on, get a new wig put on. You got the money to get it done, okay? Have a sale, do what you got to do to get yourself together. And this is my motivation. I'm giving you the shit that keeps me going. When people want me to fall, I do better in their motherfucking face, just like that, okay? So I'm gonna need you to take that advice and do better and have New Orleans talking about you and your makeup and not about you not wearing makeup and some nigga dragging your ass all around New Orleans, okay? Now, before we move into our happy hour, meaning our Q&A, where the winos such as yourself write in and ask me for my advice, my real damn advice, okay? I'm not gonna hold back on y'all asses just because y'all viewers, okay? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I tell my own daughter. We got some companies that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise our goddamn glasses too, okay? Go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage.
Visit EmbracePangea.com to treat your intimate areas with the products it deserves. The Pangea wash is made from honeysuckle and rose essential oils, is 100% natural, and doesn't dry you out down there. Don't dush, just in case your mama ain't never tell you that, because that's nasty, okay?
Oh, that's nasty.
Embrace Pangea wash instead and leave you and your yoni feeling clean, fresh, and with a balanced pH. EmbracePangea.com is where you can explore all of these wonderful vegan and plant-based products. Use the promotional code TASHAK for 10% off your first order at checkout.
All right, now we're on to happy hour. This segment belongs strictly to the winos, okay? So if you want your question answered on the channel, please feel free to send me an email via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, and I will let you know if your question has made the channel, okay? So we have an anonymous viewer that has written in. She gave me a name, but it's anonymous. And my partner lets a lot slide with his child, and that may be partially because he doesn't get to spend much time with his child because the mother lives far away. But I still feel it's important to enforce discipline. We have his child for the summer, and sometimes it's difficult for me to just stand back while he throws tantrums and etc. I try not to give too much of my opinion, and I personally would never put my hands on anyone's child. What do you think I should do? Should I have a serious convo deal with him, or should I just mind my business, okay? That was a really good question, because there's a lot of folks out here getting with people. They got kids, but, you know, if them kids ain't like yours, all right? If you didn't raise them, they're not going to treat you like they would treat their mom and daddy, okay? And so you said something that stuck out to me. You said that this little boy doesn't get to see his dad that often, okay? And so I take it that his tantrums, being that he's small, because you said he's small, so I take it he's like 3 or 4, equates to him not knowing y'all asses, okay? And so if he's with mom all year round, and then he's taken out of that environment, being so young, and you know their brains really don't remember a lot, they have short memories and stuff like that, and so he's put into an environment that he's not used to, of course he's going to react some type of way. So I don't think there should be discipline at all. I really think that you guys need to take time to get to know him, have fun with him, take him to the park, bond with him, read with him, do whatever you got to do in order to make him feel at home. Because honestly, the tantrums are due to him missing his mom. And so you're going to have to be that mother figure for the time being until he is able to be back with his mom. Don't cross no boundaries, okay? Because that mom, if she was anything like me, and if my husband moved on to somebody else and I see that another mom is overstepping her boundary, I'm going to beat her goddamn ass, okay? I'm that boy's mama. And so if you're going to talk to your husband or boyfriend or whatever he is, you need to have a serious conversation about how can you guys make him feel safe and at home, okay? Because the tantrums are merely him missing his mom. And so kids can feel energy. They can feel when you don't fuck with them, okay? Like my baby, there's some people he will go to and some people he won't go to because he knows that the energy is loving, it's inviting. And if you're being standoffish, okay, and you're judging him and you're really not looking at the full picture, you signed up for this. And so you have no room to try to tell him what to do with his son, okay? Because both of y'all ain't in his life at all. He may pay some child support, but it's different from being a father, an actual full-time father. So back up and you can have a private talk with your boyfriend or husband, but it's really not your job to do anything but be supportive, okay? And get through this hump. He's not going to always be like this, okay? Your daughter was with you. That's why she's well-mannered, but I guarantee you if your daughter was to go stay somewhere else in a place that she's not familiar with, she would be doing the same damn thing, okay? So just use some common sense, back up, be supportive, be as loving as you can to the son, and don't judge him because kids can see right through that bullshit, okay? To all of Dr. Sebi's followers, I've got something for y'all. You all are going to discover the untold and never before heard story of one of the most important healers of our time in Abelardo Guerrero Jr.'s book, his right-hand man, titled My Journey with Dr. Sebi. Visit www.drsebibook504.com to order your copy now. All right, now on to the next question. Let me get my sip because this is the fuck shit that we about to read. You know, I pre-read these questions to make sure they make sense before I bring y'all this, okay? Because y'all know the winos will tan to their ass if they on some bullshit, but I know you about to do it right now, okay? So it says, hey, Tasha. First, I have to say that I love your show. I have always been watching you for quite some time. Your interviews and your commentary that break the internet every time always continues to bring me back for more. Thank you, okay? But we're going to leave him anonymous. He goes, I'm such a fan. Here's my question. I'm a 29-year-old male from the DMV. Shout out to the DMV, DC, Maryland, motherfucking Virginia. I'll be up there for Thanksgiving. And so if I got some time, I'll do a little meet and greet, all right? Maybe some turkey. I'll find a little restaurant and we can get it in and start sipping. He goes, just call me blank. I'm not going to put his name out, okay? I started seeing a doctor. Hold that thought, okay? He said he started seeing a doctor. Let's just call him... He says Drake, okay? So we'll call it Dr. Drake, even though that's not his real name, okay? Back in February of this year, when I first met him, I was in awe. He had beautiful, milky almond skin and a beautiful smile. When we first began dating, it was bliss. I genuinely thought I had found one. Like most people, we would go on dates, to the movies, dinners, beaches, and outings. Of course, discreet because of his profession. Okay, so he was down low, all right? Hold that thought, doctor, and down low. We would have sex all night for hours. God damn, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Bitch, I want some. Look. All right, we would have sex all night for hours. I literally thought I was Beyonce drunk in love. Okay, rub it in, will you, okay? He treated me like a king. Whenever he would come over, he would always bring something, rather it be wine or takeout or a small gift. After dating for some time, I began to notice that he would go out of town way too often to see his and I, quote, family, and friends. After a few more months of dating, I began seeing him become more distant, and one night I caught him on the phone in the bathroom whispering. All right. I had a generalized feeling that this man is seeing someone else, rather it be a wife or rather it be another man. That night I caused a fiasco, and he began to apologize and was adamant there was no one else. This became my demise about 2 weeks ago. He thought that it would be best that we became friends. I didn't see that fit to happen. So he said, hell no, okay? Me being who I am, I began to post pictures on gay social media outlets in a way to try to out him. I was angry. Ooh, that was some bullshit for real, okay? Man, give you dick all night and then you want to try to out him? All right, anyway, during this process this week, I had my girlfriend deliver him an edible arrangement to his clinic site, which he knew was from me, and I signed it like it was from a female. He became very distraught, leading him to come over, and we had one last big blowout where he cried and told me that we were finished. My behavior was outlandish. Someone in the office asked, was he gay? My question to you is, Tasha, is being the person that you are and how outspoken you are, how would you remedy this situation? Should I consider to pursue him, or should I just let the situation go? If you were in my shoes, how would you proceed? Should I just call it quits now or give up on what I believe to be the love of my life? Thank you so much. And even if my question is not chosen, I'm still going to watch any damn way because I love you, okay? Signed off, the wino. I love you too. And sorry it took so long for me to get to your goddamn question, but let me tell you something. You said something that spoke out to me. And I think a lot of winos, because I do want the winos to give advice in the comments too, because they on their shit too, all right? We don't do this alone. We do this together. You said in the beginning, I started seeing a doctor, okay? Let's just call him blank. And you fell in love with him. Then you go on to say, do I give up on what I believe to be the love of my life? The only thing that I believe is going on here is that you were infatuated with a doctor, with a man that had a little bit of money, okay? And you thought that he was going to risk all that for you, but he didn't. He pulled a fast one on your ass, okay? You don't get to out nobody. If you choose to sleep with a man that you know is not out of the closet, that's your bad, okay? Not his bad, because he was up front with you. And I also noticed something that you said in the email. You said that you decided to out him and post pictures of him on gay social sites, okay? And you started to act rambunctious, going off on him. But let me tell you something. If you love somebody, if you truly love somebody, which I don't believe you love this man, okay? I believe you love the idea of him, being that, oh my God, he's successful, you know, he's buying you gifts, he's doing a little bit more for you than you're used to, okay? And so you fell in love with the dick and the money. You didn't fall in love with him, all right? You didn't fall in love with all the shit that he came with, because if you did, you would accept him at his current state, which means you wouldn't be trying to out him. You wouldn't be trying to get mad at him or fight him or embarrass him at his job, knowing how he would react, okay? Love is patient. Love is forgiving, okay? I know it sounds cliche, but if you love somebody, you will tolerate a lot of shit and you wouldn't get as vindictive as you're doing, okay? As I'm reading here, you knew what you signed up for, okay? Meaning that if this man is lying to his wife, he gonna lie to you. So why do you expect him to treat you better than he's treating the wife, the kids, and the job that he worked hard to get, okay? Going to school to be a doctor, that shit just don't come overnight, okay? And so if you thought you were doing a good thing by trying to out somebody that you claim you love, but you only love the doctor, you don't love him, okay? You wouldn't do that at all, because you wouldn't want to see a person that you love be hurt, okay? Just because you're not getting your way. And that's what I see that's happening. You're immature, and he dumped you because you're immature. He's very mature, although he's not comfortable with his sexuality. And honestly, if he's not married, you say that he has a wife, but you're not sure. I'm just saying that's for him to figure out and not you. You don't get to call the shots on that. And so, like I said, if I was him, I'm surprised he didn't put them hands on your ass. But unfortunately, he has a lot to lose. And if he does do that, it's going to be just like this situation I'm going to premiere in my next show going on with the love and hip hop artist, okay? He claimed he's straight, but he got a nigga out here slashing tires and shit. We'll get into that on the next show. And so I love you, but unfortunately, I had to put some tough love on your ass, okay? Because you're going to run up on the wrong person and try them, and they're going to give you exactly what you're looking for. They're going to out your ass, okay? And it's not going to be on no internet. Well, maybe it will, because somebody may record you getting your ass toe in, okay? Don't do no shit like that. That's how people get killed. That's how a lot of transgenders get killed too, trying to do this bullshit. This is not love. This is selfish and vindictive. And I don't agree with this shit at all, okay? Moving on. Now, if you want your question a part of happy hour, don't be surprised if I get in your ass too. Please feel free to send me an email via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, and I will personally let you know if your question has made the channel. And with that said, we got another company that we have to brag about, which means boldly raise our glasses to. All right, winos, now if you are searching for a car, I know the holidays is coming up. A lot of you guys are going to start surprising yourselves with cars, and the tax season is following behind that. Please use Carmarshal first, okay? You're going to visit the site using the link below this video in the description box as well as in the comments. From there, you're going to put in your zip code. And if you don't find something in that zip code, put in another zip code that's next to you. They will give you all the cars available in your area. Let them do the negotiations, especially if you don't have a way to get to the dealership. And when the car ready, all you got to do is drive and pick it up, okay? So Carmarshal below in the description box as well as in the comments. Now, before I go, I hope you enjoyed today's show, okay? We got in some ass, especially during happy hour. And Supa Cent, I hope that you take this message out of love. This is not a black woman trying to kick you down. I'm trying to get you back up, bitch, okay? So these people won't be talking about you, and your ass won't be struggling and regretting years from now what you shoulda, coulda, woulda, okay? Because that's going to happen, because obviously you ain't got nobody around you putting their foot in your ass, okay? How the fuck you gonna be on social media advertising makeup and you ain't got on no goddamn makeup? Where the fuck they do that at? But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, all right? If you like this damn video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK, or Wine is a New Tea. I do have 2 Instagram pages for those of y'all that are asking in a DM. I can't get back to all of you guys because it's too much, okay? If you want to advertise on my platform, please feel free to send me an email via tashakbusiness@gmail.com. If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please hit me in a DM or Instagram at UNWINEWITHTASHAK, or you can send me an email via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. And for those of y'all that are wondering what I was drinking, okay, just in case it slipped past you early in the show, I was drinking the Plunger Head Petite Shiraz. They use a lot of Petite Shiraz to sweeten wines, and this wine tastes like dried cherries as well as sweetened cranberries and caramel, and it's got some oak on the finish. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'm really gives a damn anyway. Now I got to go. Bye.